Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, we got Dan Hodges in with Johnny Appleseed Park. So, Dan, welcome.
It's that time of season.
Yeah.
It's that time of year. The Allen County Fair is here. Folks, we're so excited to get outside and come to the Allen County Fair.
Yes.
Did you know the park's going to be a part of the fair?
I heard.
Oh, yeah. So, listen, sometimes it's missed kind of in the back of the fairgrounds. If you go to the fair and you kind of go all the way to the back, there's a little pond back there.
Oh, yeah.
That's called Roshman Park. And in Roshman Park, the Conservation Club manages a little shelter out there. It's usually got like a red tarp around it. But inside of that shelter are a variety of conservation-minded community partners. So the Soil and Water is there, the Ottawa River Coalition, the Tri-Marine Audubon Society, the Ohio Department of Natural Resources, and the John Appleseed Park District. So sometimes people miss it because we're off the midway, kind of in the back corner of the fair. But I want you to come out and see what we've got, because it's going to be terrific.
Okay.
What we've got going on, and I don't want to give away what we're doing at the fair, Chris, but trust me, you would like to know what we're doing. You know, we're talking, our display there, we'll talk about living and post-living, before and after life. And so, like I said, I don't want to give all that away. Here, you take that.
You should give it to me.
But that display, we've been working hard on that. Some engaging activities. Of course, you'll have a lot of, Park District paraphernalia, the pencils and brochures and that sort of thing. But also some really interesting information for you, nature education, as well as some engaging activities there too. And we don't just have a display, Chris.
You got a whole bus, don't you?
Yeah, so we're bringing the Beetle out. Beetle stands for Bringing Environmental Education to Learners Everywhere, in case you ever hear that. It's our big program van, and that van's gonna allow us to bring some of our favorite nature topics to share with you. Like I said, I don't want to give it away, Chris.
What's that gonna be, Dan?
But we might be slithering into some really interesting topics on some of these days. I hope that you can join us. Once you're at the fair, grab your elephant ear, grab your funnel cakes, and then hop on down to the park, and you can learn about some totally cool stuff.
Totally.
Hey, I'm trying here. We're reaching. But we got fun topics. We have live animals that we want to bring out there. And some of these topics are totally awesome. Just really cool stuff that we're talking about. Stuff that's going to get you out of your shell. Sometimes it starts slow, but these guys are really cool things that we want to talk about. And for the bird brains out there, we also want to share some really interesting, feathered facts too. So we've got lots of topics that we'll present through the course of the fair. Actually, I will tell you one. We've got on Monday for Youth Day, you can't see this on the screen, I got a bunch of bugs here. We're doing a really cool thing. We'll bring our nets out. We're going to have kids and like-minded kids go out and catch some bugs. We'll put them on the big screen. That'll be kind of a really engaging activity. Hopefully you can come out for that. But then a variety of other topics as well. We're presenting those topics at 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. So it's right after. So by the way, across from the conservation shelter there is like bleachers, and they're doing like a whole program. I don't know what it is, tigers or wolves or raptors or something really awesome. After that program is our program. So you go and you see the kind of grandiose stuff, and then you come over to the park, and maybe it's a little less grand, but it's really cool wildlife in our backyard. Yeah. Stuff that you can find right here in Allen County. And we think it's pretty cool, and we want to share it with you. I don't want to give any of it away, but we want you to come out and see it.
Yeah, well, that sounds awesome, Dan. So remind everybody your location, where you're going to be.
Certainly, we're in the back of the fair in Roshman Park. So it's the south west corner of the fair. So if you come in the front, you got to go past the midway and kind of keep going to the back. Past the tractors are back there. There's a pond. So if you see the pond, that's where we're at. So hopefully you can come out and join us and talk about some cool things, get some hands-on, engaging activities. We'll have fun at the Allen County Fair.
That's awesome. Well, Dan, thanks so much for coming on today. And we'll just definitely going to hop on down to see it. So very excited about that.
Like I said, totally awesome, folks.
All right. Well, don't go away because we have more when we return.